Hello everyone, Shilin here. Today we'll be talking about semantic versioning. So let's get right into it. So what is semantic versioning? Semantic versioning makes it easy to communicate your intentions to the users of your software. So this is how the standard semantic version format looks like. The number to my left is the major version number. The middle number is the minor version. And the number to my right is the patch version. Now, I'll start by explaining what a patch version is. If you are releasing a new version software and the only changes are bug fixes that do not break existing functionality, that is, your software is backward compatible. And I'll explain what backward compatible is in a minute. Then you should increase only the patch version. So in our case, we increase 3 to 4. A bug fix in this context refers to a change that 1. corrects something that was not working as intended. 2. does not add new feature or add new features. And 3. does not change how existing features behave for users. Now, a backward compatible change is one that doesn't break existing code that depends on your software. In other words, if someone was using version A of your software and they upgrade to version B and all their existing code still works the same, then version B is backward compatible with version A. Example of backward compatible change is a bug fix. For instance, fixing a typo or a calculation error in a function's output. The function still exists and behaves the same from the outside. So now let's talk about the minor version. If you add a new feature or function to your software without breaking anything that already works, you must increase the minor version. This applies only when major version is greater than 0. So in our case, we increase 2 to 3 and then reset 4 to 0. This only applies when major version is greater than 0. So assuming if our major version were to be 0, this communicates to the users of your software that your software is still under development and most of the updates they will get could break their existing code. But if the major version is 1 or greater than 1, then this tells the users of your software that your software is stable and then most of the updates they will get will be minor version and then patch version updates. Okay, so now let's explain what a major version is. If you make any change that breaks compatibility with how your users currently use your software, you must increase the major version. So in our case, we increase 1 to 2, and then reset the minor version to 0, and the patch version also to 0. So let me explain what the major version is. So if users, depending on your software version A, and in that software version A, you had a method called getUserInfo, and then now you release a new software version B, and then that getUserInfo, you've either removed it or renamed it. Users that depending on the getUserInfo method in your software A, when they update or upgrade to the software version B, their code is going to break. So they would have to go to your GitHub and read your change logs and then update their existing code accordingly. Now, also would like to explain this. When you do an npm install to install packages, you usually get this caret symbol in front of the major version number, and you get this caret symbol automatically. This means that you allow minor and patch version updates only, and not major version updates. This is important because sometimes if there is an automatic update, the major version update could get updated. And if that major version update has breaking changes, that would break your existing code, and you don't want that. And so this caret symbol is very important. It's very important, and then it doesn't allow major version updates. It only allows minor and patch version updates. Usually, minor and patch version updates do not break existing code. There's this symbol called the tilde symbol. This allows patch version updates only. But if you do not want any updates at all, then you leave your you don't put any symbol at all in front of the major version number. But if you also want to allow any update at all, then you would replace the major version number with a star symbol. This allows any update at all. Okay. So that's it. That's it for semantic versioning. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.